Hello, everyone, and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Wicked Wednesday, and we are going to be coloring Heather Valentin. I have some guests with me. I have Evelyn and Davissa with me. Davissa is from DJ's Colorful Escape, and Evelyn is from, oh, Evelyn's coloring. Oh, for crying out loud. I can't remember the name of your channel, Evelyn. So you're going to have to say it.
Uh, yeah, my brain just went blank too. Evelyn's coloring art.
Evelyn's coloring art. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
Hey, Atlanta.
Hi, Dana. Hi, Deb. Hi, Atlanta. Hi, Nina. Hi, Marsha. Hello, everyone that is lurking.
Hi, everybody.
So, how is everyone today? Hi, AMS. AMS. I just call you AMS.
Hello, SB.
So we will be having Heather in the chat with us at some point. So she's not feeling very well today. So when she comes in, of course, make sure that everybody makes her feel as welcome as possible. And if you have any questions or anything like that, absolutely make sure that you direct them to her or direct them to me, and I'll read them out and she can answer them. We're coloring all Heather Valentin. We've got this one here, which I'm coloring, is Octafreak from the Midnight Carnival that is going to be released very, very soon. And Evelyn is coloring from where?
You told me and I forgot. It's Golden Possums from her brand new release today book.
Yes, it is from Pretty Possums, and it is on her shop, which of course all of the information for all of the books except for this one is in the description below. Hi, Emily.
Hey, Emily.
Hi, Aspie. Did I miss anybody? Yes, her shop is pinned at the top of the chat. So if you want to go take a look at her shop, of course, you can definitely do so.
And the preferred method to buy her images is her shop, because the lovely lady gets 100% of the proceeds. So, and you can guarantee they're 100% hers and not pirated.
Exactly. And of course, you can purchase them in a PDF format or a book format. Yes. Well, the book format is normally done on Amazon. However, you can purchase all of her stuff from her shop in a PDF format. Yes, Shannon doesn't like possums, but these ones are really, really cute and they're on a picture, so she doesn't have to chase them away.
They are very cute.
I'm going to go in. Look how adorable they are.
I'm going to make
the
Evelyn
possum is so cute.
Bigger. There we go. So there's the possums. You can't be mad at those. Come on.
They're adorable. I mean, this one's got bat wings. This one's got little bat antennae. And this one's a little witch.
They're so cute.
How can you be mad at them?
Hi, Heather. Heather Valentin is here.
Hi, Heather.
Hi, Heather.
So Heather is here. So if you, throughout the coloring, have any questions for her or anything like that, put them in caps so that she can see them, as well as myself so that I can read them out. Hi, Stacy. All right, so we are going to be coloring. Like I said, this is Octafreak from the Midnight Carnival. Heather, when is the Midnight Carnival going to come in? I know that you said it's going to be released sometime this month, but all of these, also the one that Davissa is coloring from is Tombstone Darlings. And I do believe that Heather has some new Tombstone Darling pictures coming out soon as well. So these are all new. Well, They're going to be new. But the possums, the pretty possums was released today in her shop. And like I said, all of the links for Heather's shop and for these books are in the description below the video.
As I
So
said, they're adorable.
and they will be
They are.
the rest of the books, like the Midnight Carnival, will be released by Halloween. Awesome. And the Tombstone Darlings will be released this week.
Yay.
Yes.
Which is wonderful. So what are you girls coloring with today?
I'm going to be using the Polychromos, which is my go-to pencil. And I'm choosing that because I want to do furish on the possums. Fur-ish. Oh my God, I'm making up new words.
That's okay.
Possums, and the polys hold the tip really well.
Awesome.
I'm going to be using Prismacolors because that's also my go-to. So,
And I'm going to be completely out of my wheelhouse, and I'm going to be using the Uni Mitsubishi colored pencils because they're on my desk. Actually, it's not out of my wheelhouse because it's a colored pencil, and pretty much any colored pencil will do for me.
right.
I was going to say, you have about every colored pencil known to the universe, don't you, Renee?
Pretty close. There's a couple that I don't have yet, but I'm working on it. So I'm going to start her off with a bit of salmon pink, I think. Trying to think of the best colors for her.
So I'm using for the body of the possum, I'm using the ivory 105. I'm going to be using the umber, or raw umber 180, and cool gray number 4 to 33 or 255. 255.
Awesome.
It's the darn gold numbers that kill me.
Yes.
And
we're not.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I am used to doing this solo. So if you girls don't want to call out your numbers from your things, we don't have to.
Okay.
Because I'm just used to doing this by myself, so I'm used to doing that.
Right.
But we're not doing the exact same colors, the exact same pages. So
Right. That could get a little hectic.
yeah, it'll get a little hectic and it might get a little confusing to people. So I think we'll just not call those out
There you go.
because I don't like confusing people.
Right.
Oh, why not? It's my favorite thing to do. Because, I figure I'm in a naturally confused state. Why not everybody else?
So am I, but
Yeah, ditto, but I try to make sure that I'm not confusing too many people all at the same time. I'm telling you, if I can't find where these little ants are coming from, I'm gonna lose my brain.
I don't know.
Hi, Marcia. Most of Heather's images are just on the
Gory.
most adorable side.
Absolutely. Yeah.
She doesn't do scary, gross.
She doesn't do gory
gory.
in her color in her pictures.
Yeah.
I think the most the aqua, the one Renee is doing is probably the scariest that she gets. And even she's beautiful, but yeah, she doesn't do scary, and that's why she's one of my favorite artists. Is she doesn't do the scary gore.
Yeah. So I'm just doing her tentacles.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I like that color, Renee. I really do.
I had to break
Yeah,
it.
it's just the base color. It's really pretty.
Okay, I'm gonna have to switch sharpeners. I apologize for the noise ahead of time.
Well, they're not dark and scary carnival clowns if you don't color them dark and scary carnival clowns. Then they're just clowns with a couple of sharp teeth.
With a couple sharp teeth.
Well, yeah, just a few.
Just a few. Nothing that'll hurt too bad.
Exactly. They only bite if you ask them to.
Good for popping balloons.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I said, they'll only bite if you ask them to.
Mhm.
Yes, there was a phone ringing. I'm not quite sure whose
That
phone it
was
was,
mine.
but it was ringing in the background is perfectly fine. It happens. Phones tend to ring, especially when you hit record.
That's my home number, and more than likely it's some person wanting to sell me something. So I'm not really.
Is James calling to sell you life insurance?
Well, amazingly, they're trying to sell my mother, who has been deceased for 12 years,
Mm.
different things. It's like, okay, guys, they call for my mother and my father.
Mhm.
I kept my parents' phone number because it's the only one that my elderly
Family members.
my aunts and that know by heart. So, and I still have two that are still living. So I don't want to get rid of the number because it's the only way they know how to. They're in their 90s. They don't understand this newfangled technology called a cell phone.
Yeah.
So
Heather says that the sharp clown's teeth are best for popping red balloons.
There you go. Yeah.
I do apologize if chat gets behind. I do try to keep up, but
Yeah, and I can't see chat, so.
yeah, exactly. They only bite if you ask them to. And Divisa can't see chat, so if I am reading out chat, that's the reason why is because Divisa can't see it. So I tend to read it out to her so that she can respond. Because sometimes she knows more than I do, especially about Heather Valentin. And Heather's in the chat, so she can of course answer about herself. But so Heather, oh, I had a question in my brain, and now it's gone. Oh no. How many new books are you coming out with this month? Because I know this month is special for you because it is your birthday month and it is Halloween month. So, of course, October is special for everybody, but especially special for Lady Heather Valentin. And if you're not already subscribed to her, make sure that you hit the link below the chat here for her YouTube channel. Actually, what I'm going to do is I am going to make her a mod so she can put her links and stuff in. There you go. Heather, you're now a mod of my channel. So Heather can put her links and whatnot in. So if you have any questions on where to join her for Facebook, for YouTube, for Instagram, that sort of thing, she can link all of those for you.
see, Heather, you come into chat, and Renee puts you to work.
Yeah.
And hopefully it ooh, 4 this month. Awesome.
The lady has been busy.
Yes,
Yes,
she has. And she also has a Patreon, and she does take very, very, very good care of her Patreon members. So
Yes.
make sure that you take a look at that as well.
And there's 3 different tiers on Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can, I would suggest the tier 3, but not everybody has can afford it. It's not that expensive, in my opinion. Um, I
It's
do it monthly.
definitely well worth it with everything that she
Yeah,
provides.
Mm-hmm.
and you get to see videos of her creating and insight to her brain, which is really a true talented artist's brain is an interesting place to visit.
So Heather has linked all of her different things. Your shop is actually linked at the top of the video as well, for the coloring pages. The coloring book part of your shop is listed above. But she's put in her different links, so make sure that you join her on Instagram and Patreon and all of those things. She does have them all listed in her shop and her Patreon, I do believe.
Emily, I don't know if you've ever colored Heather, but every single time I see one of her pages, I think Emily would love this. They're cute, adorable. They're just beautiful. I mean,
Yeah.
I think Heather knows what I feel about her. I adore her to the moon and back.
We all do, and that's why we are all coloring together in celebration of Heather's work and her being in particular.
Mm-hmm.
Heather's wonderful.
Yes, she is. She definitely is. She's one of the sweetest people I've ever known in my life.
I only have one issue.
Mm.
Every single time I color one of her pictures, I look at it and say, I hope I don't disappoint Heather.
I do that with every picture I color, never mind just Heather's.
Well, see, I know Heather, and I know she comments and looks at the pictures,
I
and
know.
it's like,
Yeah.
oh, please don't disappoint Heather, because I know how much she works and how much personal love goes into each of her pictures, and
Yeah.
I just I don't want to disappoint.
You couldn't possibly disappoint. Everything you do is just so pretty and so cute. Like, I don't know what you think is wrong with your kittens, but they're adorable.
I need to go back. That is my outstanding work in progress. I was just so not happy with it whenever I ended stream that I put it up because I told Ashley it's like I'm going to put it aside.
And yeah, just put it aside until you're ready for it.
Yeah.
When you can look at it and see what is good about it. See what everybody else sees. Sometimes it just takes putting it aside for a little while.
Well, I'll be honest. At one point, I thought about just tearing it in half and starting new.
And sometimes you have to do that just to satisfy your own brain. Right?
Yes.
And Heather says, you never disappoint me.
Thank you, Heather. You are so. I tell you, she's a sweetheart.
She is.
Yes.
And I love her Halloween stuff because then I can do non-traditional skin tones. I don't think I've ever colored one of her Halloween female images with like a regular skin tone. I let my imagination go wild.
Yeah, I've done it too. And then I regret it. But sometimes, you just don't feel it and have to start over. Just don't tear it up. Just keep it and start over, and then you can keep the things that you liked about it into the new picture and redo the stuff you didn't.
You're halfway done with your tentacles.
Oh no, I'm not.
You know,
I've only got one coat on. Come on.
and I'm working on a single possum.
Yeah, no, I've only got one coat on. The Visa colors quite quickly because
Yeah.
she just mashes those colors on there. It's awesome to watch. I don't know if you've seen Divisa color, but I'm gonna make her full screen for a second.
Oh goodness, just put the pressure right on me.
I will. I will. Because she's magical with them. She has a video for and I do believe it's one of Heather's pictures for sunsets.
Yeah, it's one of
And
Heather's.
oh my God. Um, Stacy would like to know, Divisa,
Thank
what
you.
your skin colors are.
I used terracotta, pumpkin orange, mineral orange, and beige, and I threw a little white in at the end.
But yeah, she just does complete magic with those Prisma colors.
They are my favorite. They're very forgiving, and I like that about them. When I say forgiving, it's because, like, I don't know, you can use your lighter colors to push back your dark if you got your dark a little too much on there. I don't know. I love my Prismas. I love all pencils, but I especially have a fondness for Prismas.
Well, I usually I'll be honest. I usually do prismas on Heather's pictures, but I wanted to do the fur, and prismas are notorious for not holding a point.
Yeah,
Right.
Prismas aren't all that great for fur.
So, and I didn't want to spend half our time together.
Hi, Jennifer.
Prepping.
Yeah.
Hi, Jennifer. Welcome, and thank you for joining us.
I'll be honest, my chat that I'm looking at is like super duper behind.
Is that? That's strange because I'm like watching the popped out chat myself. So maybe because it's mine, it's quicker. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, if I look to the side and look at the chat on my computer, it's probably a good 30 to 40 seconds faster than the one on my phone in front of me.
Oh, weird.
So
maybe your phone's service is a little bit slower. I don't know. I was hoping to have my wedding rings back by the time stream started today, but
did you get them cleaned?
No, I had to get them resized because of my internal issues have made me swell so bad I can't wear my wedding rings.
No. I was going to say, because you lost so much weight, they're now falling off.
No, I had to actually get them 2 sizes larger.
I like my excuse better.
I would enjoy your excuse, and once I get them sized and 2 sizes bigger, I know what's going to happen. We all know what's going to happen there, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to wear them for a week and they're going to start falling off. I am doing wonderfully. How are you doing, Jennifer? I think the other girls can answer that on their own. Um, if just so that you guys know, if Evelyn just sort of drops off, she's not feeling all the greatest. So she, I'm quite sure she'll say whether or not she's leaving or not. But if she just drops off, then we're going to call 911.
Yeah.
So anybody with Heather's or not Heather's, Evelyn's home address, make sure that you're in chat so that we can
check
get
on
her
her.
felt. Yeah.
I think the only one in chat that has my home address, Heather does.
Heather and Emily should.
Emily, yeah.
I'm quite sure somebody does.
I would just feel a lot better if I had a fan blowing on me at the moment.
Yeah. You got to keep an eye on my coupons. I had a desk fan that clamps onto your desk for the longest time on my coupon deals.
Well, I have a big fan. I just one of those standalone oscillating fans.
Mm-hmm.
It was back here, but this morning I moved it into my work office because I've been burning up all day. So because my back office does not have good air circulation. My craft room does not have good air circulation. So, and normally it's back here, so that I can have it on. But I moved it to my work office because I wanted cool air blowing on me.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's what happens when you have to move things around.
It will come back home, but eventually. But
yeah. But sometimes even a fan when you're a little bit feverish doesn't help. Because then you give yourself a chill, and that's even worse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't help that I'm drinking hot tea too.
Oh no, you got to drink hot stuff when you got fever. Oh no, you got to. It's just it's a necessity.
Well,
but I also drink hot stuff all the time. So.
Well, usually come fall, I start on the hot teas and that, but
yeah, and Heather's feeling under the weather as well. She's got a bit of bronchitis, which on top of her MS can be troublesome. So that's why she's in chat and not in video with us, because she's not feeling good either. So if she drops off too, of course, please forgive her, because when you're not feeling well, sometimes you just gotta go. I thank her very much for being here in chat with us. I really do appreciate it, even though she's not feeling well. I do appreciate that she is here and hanging out with us.
Yes.
Definitely.
Because she's awesome.
Yes, she is, and we all love you.
Yes.
Jinx. Sorry if I'm turning my page, guys, but there's just only so many corners I can fit into the video screen.
Your wrist only turns so much when...
Yeah, I don't do this. I just can't do it. I love Tammy. I don't know how she does that, but oh my gosh. She can just completely turn her arm inside out and still color, I swear.
Yeah, she's a pretty good contortionist.
Yeah, she can contort quite well. Hi, Terry Lynn.
Hey, Terry.
Hello.
What color are you using for the hair, Davissa?
I'm using dark brown, chocolate, and ginger root.
I'm using pink. That's all. It's just pink. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate that. I'm just basically putting in the undertones so that when I go over it, it will have that octopusy kind of. That just sounded wrong.
I
And
know.
Evelyn,
Just a little.
Evelyn, get out of my gutter. It's already crowded in here.
I am keeping my mouth shut.
That didn't sound right at all. And for us 80s babies, yeah, we all. Oh dear, that just okay.
You want it to look more octopi, like an octopi.
Yes, that's
There.
mhm. Oh my God, don't get me started laughing. I'll never finish this. I will never finish with the pink.
But laughter is the best medicine.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Of course, you know.
You know, you gotta have laughter. Laughter.
Yes, we do. That's why I watch everybody's streams because you guys can get me giggling like a 50s schoolgirl.
Oh my God. Emily has had me rolling like you would not believe. She's just giddy girl.
And we mentioned Tammy, and there she is. Hi, Tammy.
Hello.
Hello.
I drug Evelyn onto video with me. The same way I drug you on. And I'm going to drag you on again soon. Just because.
I feel like I'm covering up what I'm doing. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, it's not that people get disturbed by it. Sometimes people can get sick from it. It's a type of C sickness, a movement sickness. But with me being on such a small area of the screen, it probably isn't too much of a big deal with that.
At least you don't swing it around like I do.
Oh no. I turn it gently. I you know
The other day I realized
I don't spin that like it's a roulette wheel. No.
I realized the other day that I just took it and went "Ning," and
Yeah, I saw that. It's like okay, so Evelyn's rolling a roulette wheel for a while here. It looks cool though. Does Davissa have an Instagram?
Yes, I do. It's the same name as my channel, but no spaces and no symbols. So it's DJ's Colorful Escape.
And Davissa and Evelyn's channel links are in the description below the video. So make sure you show them the love if you're not already subscribed to them. Make sure you go over and say hello and take a look at their channels. Like I said, Davissa is, just absolutely does magic with those Prismas and all different colored pencils as well. So
Thank you.
she taught me how to do a sunset with Prismas. I can do it with other pencils, but now I can do it with Prismas too. Because I couldn't with Prismas, it just didn't work out well for me. Because I was trying to layer them, not smush them.
Yep.
And she also taught me how to use King Arts.
I may have to check out the channel, the Vista. I'm having trouble with my King Arts. Everybody else makes it look so easy. And I put stuff down and it's like, oh my God, what's this goopy mess?
I'm sorry.
New medium.
Yeah.
Tammy would like
Just-
to know, Evelyn, if you're feeling better.
No.
Aw.
Tammy, my temperature currently is 99.6.
Can you move your picture up a little bit, Evelyn? There we
Sorry.
go.
Sorry.
Heather was peeking at the purple possum bat wings. So I made you bigger so that she could see them.
I figured I had to do my favorite color on the bat wings.
Tammy says hugs for Evelyn.
Thank you, honey.
Because we love Evelyn and we don't like it when she's not well.
Well, I actually work today.
Oh my goodness.
Since I'm working from home, I'm basically sitting in a chair. So,
Okay. Well, as long as you're working from home and not actually going into the office.
no, Riggs even stayed home from daycare the last few days because I am not getting behind the wheel of a car whenever I'm not feeling well, because that's a recipe for
disaster.
Yeah, wrecking the car. And then they've done that. Don't want to ever do that again. So
Heather says that your bat wings are her favorite color, and purple rocks.
Yes,
because purple does rock.
I totally agree. Heather has not seen. I don't think she has seen my.
Oh, hold on a sec. I'll make you bigger.
I conned Bob into making me one of the pencil holders.
I don't know if you conned. You kind of purchased it. So
I begged to make it tri-colored. So I have dark purple, lighter purple, and white. So uniquely mine.
Yeah.
So
well.
And unlike Miss Emily, who still lays her stuff down on the desk, it's like, no, put it in the pencil holder. That's the whole point. I love Emily. I love Emily. I love Emily. I yelled at her this morning because she was using her hand instead of
her brush.
Yes.
Although, Miss Evelyn.
Yes.
I have seen you do the same thing.
I know. And I get called out every single time I do, too.
Oh, yes, we do. We call you out on it.
But I sent Emily a picture. It's like, I even have a brush sitting at my office desk that if I'm using pencil and have to erase something, I have a brush to brush the crummies away.
I know. I just like to pick on you for it because every one of us.
Pick away, honey. Pick away.
Every one of us are absolutely horrified to go like this now. It's all your fault.
Well, and it was funny. I don't know. Heather has a picture that is a girl in front of a stained glass window. It's absolutely stunning. I'm sure you guys know which one I'm talking about. It's like it's one of her. Oh, totally lost the book. But she's standing in front of a stained glass window.
Yeah.
And I got it almost completely done. And I was putting in the black lines to outline the stained glass. And I went, whoop, and caught a chunk of black that had popped off the tip that had popped off. And I went, woof, in a big black line. I'd only worked on the picture for like 2 weeks. So,
Heather says it's an Oriental geisha.
Thank you. I knew she would know. And I love the picture. And I've never gone back to color it because every single time I see the picture, I start to cry because I remember, because I worked on it for so hard and I'm trying to get the shading right and stuff. And it's like,
Yeah, it
And
can
it's
be
like,
frustrating.
that's why I'm so adamant about don't use your hand.
I know. It's just really cute when I see you do it, though. It's like,
I know.
I see you. I see that.
Do do as I say, not as I do.
There you go.
Do as I say, not as I do. You know.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
We love you, Evelyn.
Thank you. I love you too. Now I'm looking at my next possum.
Your next possum?
I think we're going to do which possum.
The witchy possum. The witchy witch.
We love witches.
Hiya, darling. My husband just said hello.
Hello,
Hello.
Bob.
Are you on your way home, dear?
I have a more important question for him. How were the tacos last night?
Awesome. Because I made them. I made them tacos and I made me gluten-free nachos. All right, I think I've got all the dark pink done. Now let's start on the purples.
I love possums. They're adorable. Other possums are super adorable. So.
I think I chose the wrong paper to print this on.
What did you print on?
My thicker cardstock.
This is Nina, 65 pound.
That's the
I,
same
I,
thing mine is.
I was intending on printing it on or doing the base coat and marker,
Uh-huh.
but these pencils coat very nicely, so. But there's not enough tooth on here to put as many layers down as I'd like, which kind of is a bummer. Because I need to add some purple.
This purple is awesome.
It's a good compliment to pink.
Wow, your hair is fantastic.
Isn't it?
Are you,
That's
you
amazing.
talking to me? Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, well, you're the only one doing hair.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Well,
Sorry.
I could do hair, but
That's
it
amazing.
might not look right. But yes, she looks awesome.
Thank you.
Okay.
Trying to find my other
Feel the
Tombow.
home.
Sorry for the noise.
Oh, no, you're fine. So Jennifer is asking Heather, how did you come up with the name Rory for your character?
Okay. I'm dumping stuff all over the place. This is what happens whenever your pencil sharpener is too full.
Oh, that's cute, Nina. Nina says that if she was a dog, her ears would perk up every time someone said Nina paper.
See, Nina, you didn't know you were famous. That was a nice pop. I'm channeling Emily, and I'm popping the tips off my freshly sharpened pencils.
Oh no,
Hmm.
the tip popper. Oh dear, I'm sorry.
I heard it.
Ah.
I'm trying to be nice because I'm in a public stream with a lot of people, and there are so many things, man.
I'm just coloring hair. I'm just sitting here.
I'm sure you are. Get out of my gutter, it's already crowded. Oh dear.
I'm trying to be good. I turn my paper just slightly, guys.
Yeah, turn it away. Just don't fling it across the room.
I only turned it like maybe an eighth of a turn, so
You're good.
unlike my normal sling.
Yeah. It's not a roulette wheel today.
No, it could be.
I'm sure it could be.
See, I think Emily and Belinda should do a coloring on a turntable.
Yeah, that would be hard. You know what they could do is put one picture on the turntable in between them. Well, I guess it can't because they're not in the same country, are they? But for the next challenge for Emily and Steve, put one page on a turntable between the two of them, and
Ooh.
every 3 seconds have to turn it, and then color the area that it stops at,
That would be
even if it's not their area.
I really like the idea somebody came up with to have random colors from different pencil sets
Yeah.
in a case or a thing, and those are the pencils you have to color with.
Hmm.
And you got to change pencils every so often, and you can't go back to that pencil you just used.
Oh wow.
And
That'd be so hard.
It would be. It'd be very difficult.
and my suggestion to that was to have Cam and Steve, the husband, choose the pencils.
Yeah, Tammy says that would have been my idea.
I like that idea.
And Heather's inspiration for Rory was a childhood friend's name, which is awesome. Oh, poor Casper. Hopefully he's not on Tammy's lap again.
Well, Riggs is laying just outside the door to my craft room, snoring.
Yeah, Shallow's on the couch doing the same thing.
Yeah, I put Luna in the bedroom before I started to film because she's gotten into a habit now. Anytime I start to record, she hops right on my desk and wants to sit right here and say hi.
Yeah. All her people are waiting. It's just like Sir Paul when Emily's running hers. He has to say hello.
Yeah.
My fans await me. Oh, Riggs thinks he's so abused today because yesterday I spent the entire day sleeping on the couch with him. So today I was working.
Oh dear. Not enough mama time there.
Yeah. So, but he will live.
Tammy, that's funny. Uh, Nina asked about the thunderstorms if Casper was okay. So Tammy's response was, Nina, we have been having thunderstorms regularly. I went and ordered a thunder jacket. He is getting a pink one because he's a sook. But really it's because it was the cheapest. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, absolutely, Nina. I would love to see a picture of that too.
Well, with Casper's golden hair, I think the pink would look good on him.
Because he's a sook.
Real men wear pink. I'll defend Casper.
Poor Casper. All right, so I've got one area finished. This one.
See what? At one point, Riggs was outgrowing his collar so fast. I couldn't find a collar to fit him, so I bought a collar because he was. It was. I was using a harness at the time, and they didn't have the size that he wanted, except for a pink one with strawberries on it. So for about 3 months, Riggs wore a harness that was pink with strawberries.
Oh, sure, why not? It sounds
And
cute.
it did not affect his manliness at all.
No, no. It did not change his virility whatsoever, huh?
Yeah, that already been changed.
Those had already been cut off, so it's all good.
Yeah, it was cut off whenever he was little bitty.
Oh wow, that is a good price. $100 cheaper than all the other ones is definitely a much better price. I would go with pink too. It's not like he's going to care.
If it makes him feel secure, it doesn't matter.
That's right.
But we know Winchester will make fun of him.
Yeah. That's funny. And so true.
Winchester's going to be snickering.
Winchester's going to be trying to curl up with him, going, sook. Oh, yeah. You got really lucky. That's awesome. Because she went to show the girls later and they had put the price back up. So,
Wow. It's a fluke thing.
yeah, it was a fluke.
Cool.
But she still got the price. So,
I love getting things on fluke prices.
yeah, me too. Yeah, turntables are awesome because then you don't have to, turn your page, just turn the turntable. I don't have one because they're wobbly. The one I had was wobbly, so it drove me crazy.
Well, Emily did flow art, so I'm pretty sure she has a pretty stable turntable.
Turntable somewhere, yeah. It would suit his fur. He's a blonde. Of course, pink's going to suit him.
I need to stop making suggestions because one of these days Emily is like, okay, that sounds like a good idea. You do it.
Yeah, you got your own channel now. You got to stop doing that. Are those supposed to be eyeballs? I'm sorry, I thought they were suction cups. Emily heard her name. Here, I thought they were suction cups. Well, that's what I'm coloring them as, Heather. They're suction cups now. I did not realize they were eyeballs. I thought they were suction cups. See? I can't even tell you what things are. Hi, Deborah. Well, they're suction cups now. I thought they were a little wonky since these ones are sticking out, but yeah. I can never tell what anything is half the time. I just make it up as I go. Now that I know they're eyeballs, I'm gonna be trying to color them as eyeballs now, and I've already got 4 done.
Well, the 4 you've done can be injured eyeballs.
Injured eyeballs. Yeah, they're all black eyes. That's it. Yeah. She gave them all black eyes.
I don't like to. I grabbed the wrong.
Poor Heather sitting there, going,
yeah, they're
she's coloring my picture wrong.
It's called artistic interpretation.
Yeah. It's interpretation. I don't know about artistic. Nice, Deborah. Good gelatos got there. Awesome.
I love gelatos. Gelatos and the King Art both are 2 of my favorite things to use in the backgrounds and stuff.
Yeah. You okay?
To me, yeah.
Yeah, you.
I'm going to turn my page.
Hobby Lobby was busy. Don't go there. There's too many people in there.
I don't normally go to Hobby Lobby. I used to. And then they built a new store. And it's like the people at the new store became snooty. It's like they were at the old location. It was great. They were helpful and kind.
Oh, yeah. Now they got a new store because now they're special.
Yeah. They had it custom built.
Just for them.
Yeah. Actually, they tore down a venture store that had been there and empty for years. And built a Hobby Lobby and a natural food or something like that. Kind of akin to a Whole Food, but not a Whole Food.
Yeah, they have 50% off Christmas stuff right now.
Too early for Christmas.
Hi, Larissa. Welcome, welcome. Glad you can join us.
Hello.
Hey, Larissa.
Well, don't give up coloring Halloween, Dana, unless you want to. You know, if you don't want to color Halloween anymore, don't color Halloween anymore.
You give up, Dana. If you give up coloring Halloween, you can get an early start on all those Christmas PDFs.
Yeah. Going on all those Christmas coloring books. Or Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's coming too. It's not a lot of Thanksgiving coloring books, but you know, there are a couple. Fall. Coloring fall. Yeah, now I can't look at these suction cup. Well, what I'm coloring as suction cups without seeing them as eyeballs now. Here, I thought I was doing good. Now I see them as eyeballs.
Well, you can look at it as she's got black eyes.
Yes, that's exactly what I said. Now she has black eyes all over her. Cool, cool. It's good to be off work. All right.
Yeah, I took a short lunch today so I could make sure. I normally don't get off work until 5. Like, no, I'm taking a short lunch so I can
Get everything done.
so I can book out of here. Book out of here. Ooh, walk 40 feet.
40.
And
Run.
be have set up for a stream.
And of course, this weekend I will be coloring another one of Heather's for Shell Artie's Colorathon as well, which will be cool. I have Heather all month. I just like Heather's stuff, so I color it all the time. But this month's especially, and I've got her going all month long. I was wondering what I was doing wrong there. Forgot to put the purple in. It's like, why is this not looking the same?
I'll be coloring late on Sunday.
Awesome.
3 p.m. Central Standard Time. So
Yeah.
On Sunday for shells.
Yeah. I'm on for my regular Saturday time, which is awesome. I'm glad that she was able to get me in there because I'm a very scheduled person, and it kind of messes with my brain if I am completely off schedule. And we don't need to mess with my brain anymore.
Well, I told her to fit me in wherever she could or wherever she needed me.
Yeah.
And then she said, "Oh, I'll have you go at 3:00." And I'm thinking, okay, 3:00 a.m., 3:00 p.m.
Oh my goodness. That would be a little crazy. I don't know if I'd be able to do 3:00 a.m.
I'm thinking, so I sent her a message back. It's like a.m., p.m., your time, my time. 3:00 your time is like buku early for me in the morning. So, but yeah, she goes, no, I converted it. It's 3 p.m. your time.
Well, that's good. Thank you. Yeah, no, Angie did an awesome job with converting all the time zones and the scheduling and everything for both Shell's and Emily's color-a-thons. It was just awesome. But no, I told Shell what time in the morning I normally stream, and she said, okay, I'll try my best to set it up for that time, which was awesome that she was able to. Exactly. Angie was doing the conversion. That's why it was so good. Absolutely.
Angie is awesome.
Angie is the
We need to
schedule.
hire Angie as our time converter person permanently for everybody.
Poor Angie.
And she's like, no, I don't want that job.
Yeah, Angie has now left the building.
Oh, I forgot. We have to pay Tammy for the use of Angie's services because
That's right.
Tammy says she found her first.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm contemplating on what color I want to do the rim of his hat.
Yeah. I'm not huge for spreadsheets myself. So my husband is, though. He does spreadsheets all the time.
I do too.
So does anybody have any questions for Heather or for us about Heather or anything such as that? Hi, Sanette. Welcome, welcome. So glad you could make it.
Hi, Sanette.
If you haven't seen Heather's work or heard of Heather Valentin, crawl out from under the rock and go and take a look at her store as well as her YouTube channel. Both are listed in the description below. And grab a PDF and come color with us.
Give me just 1 second.
That was about bad butt.
Yes, it was. I apologize.
Oh, he's fine.
I'll go close his door. I will be right back.
Yeah.
Somebody not happy.
He wants his water. That's okay, Jennifer. As long as you're crawled out from under it, then we're all good. It was a joke, I promise.
Heather was actually the first artist I followed whenever I started coloring.
She was one of my first ones, but it was actually the second or third one because I started with
I'm off stream like
I
off screen like woohoo! I'm color away. Can't see what I'm doing. Haha.
I started with Selena Finish, and then I went to Molly Harrison and Tatiana Bogoma, and then Heather.
See, I started with Heather. And then I got some Jade Summers.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of got away from Jade because I realized that they are a collaboration of artists. It's not one single artist.
Yeah.
And they just publish under. So I kind of got away from Jade. I still like some of the images. But Heather was my very first. She was my first coloring book.
Oh, nice, Larissa.
So, so some of my very, very early pictures that I will not show anyone because they're so I'm like, no, I can't believe I thought I could color.
Oh, you can color. My other moderator for the Facebook group, the very first picture she ever did and showed anybody was one of Heather's pictures, and it is just darling. If I could get Penny in here, I would, because she is just a huge fan.
Yeah.
And she just colors such gorgeous work, whether she believes it or not.
Well, my first pictures that I colored will never see the light of day. It looks like they were done by a 3-year-old.
Uh-huh. I know that feeling. I
Uh,
do. I just show them off because, I don't care if I look like a 3-year-old.
well,
I know that they look bad.
whenever my 7-year-old niece was looking through them, and she looked at some of the first ones she was opening, and she goes, "I can color better than that."
That's always fun.
And it's like, well, thank you. Yeah, you probably can. Yeah.
Exactly, Deborah. She says mine too, but they were fun. She did a fish scene from Dover Coloring Books about reefs, and she feels the same way about it. But as long as you have fun doing it, that's all that matters.
Well,
Yeah.
I knew nothing about color theory. Uh,
Sometimes getting too much knowledge or finding out too much and just not and concentrating more on the science of it and the everything else, sometimes it takes the joy out of it, takes the fun out of it. So
well, the thing is, I took art classes in college. I mean, I had art classes. Admittedly, they weren't. I wasn't an art major, but we had to take art classes for scene design whenever I was a theater major. So,
exactly, Tammy, I do the same thing.
and it's like, I, I should know this stuff. And
Well,
for some reason, I am much better now. I I am much better.
well, and that's the thing is growth, right? Because my very first one, it looked like an advanced child had colored it. Like it wasn't horrifyingly horrible like a 2-year-old colored it. But I didn't have any depth, I didn't have any shadowing, it was straight coloring. And it I even tried to put a background on it because my mom said it needed a background. And she said, "Well, use pastels." So, the only pastels I've ever used in my life up until that point were oil pastels, and that did not work out well.
The other night, Emily, the illustrator, showed. Oh, she opened the book and she showed a dragonfly. This was the very first picture I ever colored. She was, and I'm thinking, dang, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Well, and some people are really, really in tune with it very quickly. And it took me a little while to figure out shadowing and shading and lights and that sort of thing. I still don't have a firm grasp of color theory. I just know what colors go with what and you know what looks good in my brain. And that's all I go by. I've never had any art training or anything like that, and I just go by with what I like.
Well, I think that works. So,
Yep. It seems to be working out well for me now, but I just go by what I like. I don't know why they said you couldn't do that, Dana. Oh heck no, Nina. You show everything the way you want to show it. That's exactly the right way to do it. Show whatever you want whenever you want. You know, your first coloring video and your first coloring, awesome. It shows where you are and where you were, and which is great.
well, believe me, if you look at my channel and some of the early videos, the flow art videos.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's no covering up whenever I make mistakes. Like,
Hi,
well,
Marilyn.
okay,
Welcome.
you know. But I figure that's me. I'm not. I can't stand people that post videos and there's never any mistakes.
Oh, yeah. There's always mistakes in
They're so heavily edited.
mine.
You
I
know,
don't edit anything. You guys see it raw.
me too. So I
No,
mean, there's times whenever yeah,
no.
editing is a nice thing, but hey,
The only time I edit is when I completely forget to turn on the microphone. Then I have to edit. But other than that, I don't care. Yeah, AMS, absolutely. And I typically when I stream, that's what I do. But when there's multiple people in, sometimes it makes it more difficult to do that. So that's why we're not doing that today. Just because it's hard to have three people talking through what they're doing all at the same time. It's more to get the word out there that Heather has some new books coming out, and of course the new one that Evelyn is coloring, which is right here. Let's make her bigger so everybody can see her wonderful little witchy. This book is called The Pretty Possums Coloring Book. It was released today, and it is on um, Heather's storefront, which is pinned to the top of the chat, and it is also posted in the About section below the video.
and the store is called Color of Love. I
Yes,
love the name. I'm sorry.
it is. It's an awesome store. I love the name of her store too. It's just so cool.
It's like it sums up what Heather's all about.
Absolutely. And Heather Valentin is in the chat. So if anybody has any questions for her, um, make sure that you ask them. She will answer them. If she doesn't see them, I'll read them out so that she can answer them the best she can.
If you have a chance to talk to her, she is one awesome lady. She just is sweet as pie, I'll tell you.
Yes, she is.
She's wonderful. And she's funny. I love her laugh. If you haven't been watching her channel lately, go over and check out her channel. She gets very involved in Halloween. Her birthday is on Halloween, I do believe.
Mm-hmm.
And she gets very involved in Halloween, and she has so much fun with it. It's just amazing. Hi, Alex. Welcome, welcome. I hope your day at work was good. Yes, it is an entire book of possums, Deborah, called Pretty Possums. I have it written down on the back of my. Yes, the Hocus Pocus one the other day was she colored Hocus Pocus.
It's just amazing.
Yes.
I liked it before she added the special effects, and then she added the special effects and just blew my mind.
Yes. Heather says Halloween rocks, and yes, I am a Halloween baby.
My mama couldn't keep her legs crossed for 8 hours for me to be a Halloween baby.
No, you just didn't grab hold and hold on long enough. That's all.
I was impatient.
Yeah. He wanted to go trick or treating before the tricks and the treats. He said, okay, can we go today? Can we go today? Can we go today? Okay, well, we're going today whether we want to or not.
But alas, I'm close enough. So
Yeah, she's just a whiz with that tablet, I'm telling you.
Mhm.
I tried I look at them and try to do them with colored pencils because I don't have a tablet. But and I go, okay, I can't do this. This is just crazy. Why am I trying this? It is not going to look the same, so I'm just not going to try to copy that. I'll just do my thing. It'll look good.
what I love about coloring is everybody has their own interpretation.
Yep.
So
It's
and
never
Heather
the
is
same
very
no
generous
matter
with
what.
her compliments.
Yes, digital painting and coloring does definitely have its benefits. Nice, Larissa. Yeah, Hannah Lynn's pretty good too. All right. There's a lot of these eyeballs. They're all going to be purple eyeballs.
I think Heather gave you that picture to set you a challenge.
No, absolutely, because it's way out of my wheelhouse. But that's fine. I like challenges. And it's such a pretty picture. I do think it's wonderful. It's just way out of my comfort zone.
I don't think I'm doing too bad on the little possums.
You're doing awesome on
They're
the
cute.
possums. They are awesome possums.
Yes, they are.
I thought so until Heather said they were eyeballs. I am using the Mitsubishi Uni colored pencils. Evelyn is using Faber-Castells, and Davissa is using Prismacolor.
The Vista is blowing me away with the hair, with the past the prismas, because
Yeah, like
my
look at this.
prisma hair looks like
Look
a
at this.
squishy mess.
Oh,
Look at
And
that.
I doubt that. But
We're
thank
we're just
you.
we're just gonna leave Davissa up there.
All right, now don't be putting me in the hot seat again.
Like, look at that. Yeah, well, they're black eyeballs now. Like, look at that. Like, look at the top part of her dress, and oh gosh, I'm just gonna go leave now.
No.
I'm coloring things, the wrong colors.
Nothing. You can't color anything the wrong colors. It's art. It's subjective.
No, they're eyeballs, and now they're black eyes. And I could easily go through and fix it. I'm just not going to because I've already made the mistake, and I'm just going to live with it because it looks good. They are creepy black eyeballs. Maybe I'll take some red and go through them and make them drip. I don't know.
ooh,
Oh.
okay, I'm sorry. And here we're like, oh, Heather doesn't do anything gore.
And
Renee's
Renee.
like, I'm gonna make the eyeballs drip.
I said Heather didn't do any gore. I didn't say I didn't. I'm just gonna make pus drip out of them. It's all good.
Mm.
We're going on an hour and a half, and I'm still working on possums.
I'm still working on one tentacle.
And Davista's
Oh,
got
nice.
almost the entire picture done. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, isn't it absolutely gorgeous? Like
Yeah.
she, if you have not checked out Davisa's channel, make sure you go over and check out her channel because her work is just gorgeous.
thank you. Y'all's is too.
She always just does so well. Makes me all jelly.
I doubt that. Oh. See, I'm being all quiet, not saying
Yeah.
much. Nothing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw you in the hot seat every time I can now.
I noticed.
This is
Oh yeah,
color
she's
and
always
chat.
quick.
Color and chat. Davista, you got to chat.
Yeah,
Uh,
she does.
I'm not so good with the chat part.
She forgets. She gets into
I
her coloring and she
I
forgets, even on
do.
her channel. It's funny.
I do. I'll get real quiet and be like, "Oops, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know
I'm
y'all
still
still here,
here.
but yeah."
I'm still here, but yeah, brain
I'm
went
just
into ooh mode.
Oh,
yeah.
Deborah, that sounds awesome. I did not get the 520 brute pruners. I have trouble deciding whenever I have 120 to 150 pencils in front of me. I can't imagine having 520 pencils in front of me to choose colors.
I love my brute puners, so they're awesome.
I don't have them yet either, but I do eventually want to get them.
I like the brute puner brand. I've always liked the brute puners, so
Oh, I need to get another set because apparently I got a defective set of the square brute pruners
oh
that
no.
are just they're sherry and
Oh,
just
well, that's
not.
not normal.
I know that's what everybody keeps telling me. It's like it's like so. I have come to the conclusion after watching multiple people use them that okay, you just got defective.
Yeah.
Or somebody at Amazon, because I ordered them off of Amazon, slammed them against the wall several times before they shipped them to me.
Well, now you know that is quite possible.
Davissa used to work for Amazon, so she knows. Um,
Yeah,
but
that's quite possible.
AMS, yes, they do have a case big enough to hold the brute puners. I do have have them in a case. The 520 set. So yes, they do have a case that will hold them. Heather, how many books do you have in publication at this point? If you guys want, I'll show you my 520 set in a case. And it actually fits in there fully without, cramming the pencils together, which I thought was kind of awesome.
No, Emily, you did not see that.
No, did you brush your hand across it again?
No, I
Snapped
broke
another
the tip
snapped
3
another tip.
times there in a row. It was like a pile up of pencil snaps there.
Yeah. We're going to start calling you the tip breaker. But just the tip.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
I
sorry.
want it noted by Tammy and Emily. I'm not the shit disturber tonight.
You just said SHIT.
I
Emily says I saw it.
may have a potty mouth though, but
Yeah, you just cussed on my stream.
sorry.
Oh my goodness. Emily.
We'll take a 5-minute break while Renee catches her breath.
It's the emoticon that Emily put up with the girl with her hand on her face.
Okay, I am not causing trouble. How's that?
I wasn't causing trouble. I was just leaving it to the others' imaginations. It is not my fault you're in the gutter with me.
I swear sometimes I live in that gutter there.
I know you do. That's why I keep on saying it's getting crowded in here.
I like his tail the best out of all of them. So, okay.
Yes, exactly, Tammy. And when she's in Australia, she can cuss it. She can consider it not a cuss. Unfortunately, YouTube does consider it a cuss.
I'm sorry. I hope I don't demonetize you, honey.
Oh no, it's fine. Even if you do, it doesn't matter to me. The monetization is just an extra perk. I do this because it's fun. That's all it is to me. It's just a good time.
Yeah, Bob's gonna come home. You're laying on the floor, hardly breathing because you laughed so hard. Yeah, he's gonna hurt me bad.
He's already home. He can hear
Oh.
me. He's being quiet, which is amazing. But
Bob, I'm trying to be good. Really, I am. Not working, but really I am.
He knows his wife all too well. Did we have sugar today? No. I'm not allowed to eat sugar. Imagine if I did eat sugar. I haven't ate sugar in almost 5 years. Except for the odd little tiny bits that have to be tasted. Because sometimes when you're cooking things for other people, kind of have to make sure it was sugar you just put in there, not salt.
I'm sure Bob would let you know if you put salt in something.
Oh yes, but I would rather know before I'd spent 45 minutes mixing and baking and everything else.
Oh, reminds me of a story. I'm going to tell you a story. My ex-husband loved mushrooms cooked in butter and garlic sauce, or butter and garlic. Now, I personally am allergic to mushrooms.
Oh dear.
Eating mushrooms will cause my throat to swell and have to be intubated or worse. So I do not eat mushrooms.
Those should not be cooked in the house.
So I got a pan, and I was fixing him a special dinner because it was like his birthday, and I decided he wanted steak, so I was grilling some steaks and just doing it right.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, oh, he loves mushrooms with butter and garlic over his steak. So I got mushrooms. Here I am, double gloved in white, in the white gloves, the latex gloves, and I'm cutting up mushrooms. And I throw them in the pan. I throw some butter in the pan. I throw the mushrooms in, and it's like, okay, now the garlic. So I grabbed the jar of pre-minced garlic, and I opened it up. Well, I opened it up over the pan, and it was like poof, and like a good third of this jar of garlic went into the pan.
Keeping her like really enjoy garlic.
And I'm like, okay, that looks good. Because I can't taste it. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm stirring this up, and I put this on. I serve him, and he goes, "Oh, this looks really good. It looks really good." He bit into a mushroom. He goes, "How much garlic did you put in there?" Because I didn't realize garlic mushrooms kind of take on the flavor or whatever you cook them with. So the mushrooms were garlic, and the little pieces of brown garlic was garlic.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, well, I just put some in. I'm not going to tell him that I opened the jar and part of it fell into the pan.
I'm not going to tell you that I just put the entire jar plus all the oil from the jar in the pan.
It's like, I just put it in, put some in. Yeah, he said it would have been really great if it hadn't been for the copious amounts of garlic.
Oh well.
He went to work next day and he was talking to somebody, and his buddy goes, "Did you eat garlic last night?" Like, whoops. Yeah. So that was my cannot cooking without tasting story.
Yep, can't do that.
So I have never ever tried to cook mushrooms again.
I don't blame you.
Because apparently, I don't know what they're supposed to taste like.
No, you just throw them in the pan with some butter and hope they turn out. Yes, garlic scares vampires away. That's true. Hi, Dawn. Hi. Welcome. Sorry I missed you coming in.
Yes, I've turned the picture upside down. I'm coloring the book.
I think I missed Heather's. I don't know if Heather answered me. Okay, so she has 87 publications. I got too busy laughing at myself here. I forgot the question I asked Heather. So yes, Heather has 87 publications. So you can definitely color Heather all year round and never run out of anything to color.
And it really doesn't matter what type of coloring. She's got a little bit of everything.
Yes, she does.
Okay. I feel like this goes without saying. You know how Emily's a fangirl of Joanna Basford? I think the three of us are fangirls of Heather.
Right. Yep.
Get that giggly.
This one, Alex. These are all Heather Valentin pictures. So this one is Heather Valentin, and it is DJ's Colorful Escape Divisa coloring it. And this one here, and that is Tombstone Darlings. And this one here is an upside down cauldron with some pretty possums, and it is Evelyn. Oh my goodness. Evelyn, your channel name. Evelyn's Coloring Adventure.
Colorful Art.
Colorful Art.
I just changed it. So coloring art. I just changed it. I'm notorious there. There's the whole picture.
So we just know her as Evelyn. So we all love her as Evelyn.
I'm the only Evelyn on YouTube.
Yeah. And this one here is Pretty Possums, and it is available in Heather's Color of Love shop.
And it was released today.
Yes, and it is a brand new release. And I am coloring this one here, which is Octifreak from the Midnight Carnival, which will be released before Halloween. And the one that Divis is coloring, there is some new Tombstone Darlings coming out before Halloween as well.
Actually, the one I'm working on is from the first Tombstone Darlings book.
Right. Yeah.
The one that's already out.
Right. But there's some new Tombstone Darlings coming out before Halloween.
Right.
Okay. Yes, they are all PDFs. This one here isn't released yet. The book for this one here isn't released yet. It will be coming out soon. But if you go to the shop that's pinned to the top of the chat or to the shop that is listed in the description below the video, you will find all of her PDFs. And I'm coloring this one, no, but that's okay because I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it with gel pen. I'm going to color the eyes all red. Now that I'm looking at it, I can't stop seeing the eyeballs now. Now that I know that my brain instantly went to octopi, so they must be suction cups. Now that I see them as eyeballs, I can understand what makes her an octifreak. And I thought they were a little bit strange for suction cups, but I thought maybe that was what made her an octifreak. So was that her suction cups were wrong. They were stickety outity, which, suction cups are. Oh, well, that's all right. I will fix it and make it perfect. So, yeah, if you want to buy any of Heather's work, definitely take a look at her Color of Love shop. If you want to support Heather in other ways, you can definitely do so by joining her on her YouTube, as well as, joining her with Patreon, Instagram, and Facebook. Because she loves seeing other people do her work.
And she's very kind. She will never tell you, what the heck did you do to my artwork?
No, she won't. Otherwise, she would be doing that a lot. Yes, Heather is here. She is in chat. Yes, garlic does keep mosquitoes away as well.
I think I need to eat more garlic.
Me too, then.
Yeah, Divisa is kind of allergic to mosquito bites.
Yeah,
and mosquitoes really like her.
Oh yes, they love her.
That's because she's got sweet blood, because she's a sweet person.
Oh, thank you.
That's exactly what I said.
Well, maybe I should just start being meaner. Maybe that's
No.
the problem. No.
You're just tasty.
Just tasty. Okay, let's not. Okay.
I didn't go there this time. It was me first. It was not me first this time.
It would have been, though.
I was working on it. But,
Yep. I could hear it coming.
You could hear the wheels.
Oh my God.
Don't get me started.
Uh,
You could hear the wheels are turning, but
yep.
Nice, sweetheart. I just got puppy chin on my.
oh, is the rigs available?
Hi, baby. I'll just 15 more minutes, and then we'll go back outside. I tried to take you out before, but no, no. Go.
Mhm.
Don't bark. You're gearing up to bark at me, aren't you? I knew he was gearing up to bark at me.
Okay, guys, so we have 15 minutes left of the stream. So if you have any questions for Heather or want to know anything about the new books that are coming out or where to buy them, make sure that you get those questions in there while we still have her in chat.
And I want to thank Heather for joining us in chat.
Absolutely. And I am
Yes.
so appreciative that she decided to hang out, even though she's not feeling well, which is awesome. And if you haven't already gone over and watched Heather's YouTube, it is her birthday on Halloween. So she really gets into the spirit of All Hallows Eve and becomes her alter ego, which is Lady Valentin, Lady Heather. And she just gets so into it, and it is so fun to watch. So if you haven't been over to Heather's YouTube, make sure you pop on over there, like, comment, and subscribe. Give her as much support as we can.
She's an amazing artist and an amazing person in general.
Definitely.
Yes, absolutely.
And
Heather says, thank you, ladies, for coloring. Your coloring is amazing. And it is her pleasure to have been here. She's had some fun. So I'm
the
going
big
to,
question is, did we make her giggle?
did we make you giggle? That's the big question here is, did we make you giggle? If not, then we're not going anywhere until we make Heather giggle. Then Briggs will have to wait to go pee.
The thing is, I tried to take him out right before and he refused to go. So
Well, no, because you're not doing something right now, so I don't have to go.
our
So
mission was successful. We made her
yes,
giggle.
yes, our mission was successful. We made her giggle. So I guess we will have to let the stream go.
No holding Heather captive.
Yep. No, no, we won't hold Heather captive, I guess. Well, maybe just a little bit. Just because she's so cute. She's one of those wonderful people that you just want to capture all of her energy, capture all of her energy into a jar and hold on to it forever.
Yep.
She's one of those people that no matter how she's feeling, she's always there to make you feel better, which is just so cool. I try to be, but sometimes I just don't want to. Sometimes I'm just grumpy.
I was going to say sometimes I just be cranky.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I try
I'm
not
not.
to be
I'm not
grumpy.
a good person to hide my emotions.
Yeah, but
I have a hard time with that too.
yeah, Heather's a definitely one that is fun to watch when you're in a foul mood because she will cheer you up so quick.
Yeah.
And her pictures do too. So, and having 87 books out there, yeah, lots to choose from. Lots and lots to choose from. So make sure that you grab a book, grab some pencils, and just sit back and relax and spend some time with Heather, and you will get her personality instantaneously just by looking at her books. And she does hold that personality very well.
Yep. Definitely.
Just a tiny bit of captivity, exactly. So I'm going to finish this part here, and then we will show you all what we've got done so far. Of course, Davis is almost done.
I still have a long way to go.
I know, but it's fun.
I got 3 possums.
I got 3 arms. And even those I did them. Even those I have to fix. So, all right. So I'm going to switch over to my
Artistic license, Renee. Artistic license.
Exactly. Oh no. Well, awesome. I'm glad that you have rectified that situation, Tammy. So here is the Octafreak. I'm going to make me big so you can see the Octafreak. And I will be fixing her eyeballs. And then we have Evelyn coloring the possums from Pretty Possums, which is a brand new release, released today. So make sure that you go and check it out on Heather's Color of Love store. Heather says, thanks for subscribing, everyone. Invite your friends to subscribe to my channel. And on Halloween, if I hit 500 subscribers, a nice prize will be given away and you will have some spooky fun. Absolutely, Heather. Thank you so much for joining me and for joining us to answer questions and everything else. Heather's channel is listed below the video, but I'm quite sure Heather can link it as well. There you go. That Tammy has that link for you. So make sure you go over and subscribe to Heather's channel, as well as check out her store. You can also find her work in Amazon as well. And of course, now we have Davissa's, which is awesome.
Yes.
Holy crud. I'm not even going to say that word. We'll let Evelyn say that word. Holy shisha boosha.
Holy shish kebab.
Yeah, exactly. So that is Tombstone Darlings coloring book, which is released and has been released for a while. She does have some new releases coming for Tombstone Darlings before Halloween. So keep your eyes open for those as well. Exactly, AMS, that dress. Holy crud. Her hair, everything. It's just, we might as well have just left her up on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Look at that tombstone. Like, holy.
She got an entire girl in a rock and a tombstone done. I got 3 possums.
Well, she got 2 tombstones done. Yeah, she's awesome. We all are awesome.
Too. We're all awesome, and y'all's are beautiful too.
But I like my possums.
I do too. They're cute.
Thank you so much for joining us, Heather. Once again, it has been fun, and I will finish it and, of course, post it in my Facebook group as well as on my Instagram. So I hope that you guys will enjoy it when it's all done, and I am quite sure the girls will be posting theirs as well.
I'll be posting in Renee's group, on my personal page, on my Instagram, and in Heather's group.
Yeah, and I'll be doing the same on my Instagram and Heather's group and in Renee's group.
So I would like to say thank you all very much for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Any last questions for Heather before we let her go and get some rest?
How long are you going to wait for me to watch our last episode of our show, Heather?
No problem at all, Emily. Thank you so much for being here.
Emily, you need to check Heather out. I think her style will fit your style perfectly, if you haven't already.
All right, everyone. Thank you very much for joining. Of course, stay tuned for Saturday. We have our Saturday colorathon from Shell Arty. And I'm trying to remember the name of the whole thing. It's
Festival Coloring Frights.
Yes, the Festival of Coloring Frights. That's it. And of course, I will be live at my normal time on Saturday coloring one of Heather's pictures. I'm going to be coloring, where is it? I am going to be coloring this one on Saturday. So I will be coloring that on Saturday. Of course, check out her YouTube, check out her Patreon, check out her channel, check out everything. And of course, like, comment, and subscribe. Other than that, guys, happy Halloween. Thank you all so much for joining and for being here and hanging out. I appreciate it. Until next time, remember to relax, color, and stay safe. Bye-bye for now, guys.
Bye.
Bye. What? I was watching you. You was watching.